Okay, very good evening. Today we are going to discuss about export-import procedure, which is very essential for export organizations nowadays. It's a very important topic under import-export documentation. So there are it's a guide actually. It's to the new people, person who is entering into import-export procedure. So the step one is that you are supposed to purchase anything that has to be imported means things that is to be imported has to be purchased and it should be shipped. The shipping method includes ocean freight, air freight or land freight. So whatever might be the type of transportation also should be identified. It depends upon the nature of the product and also the customer. Okay. So import security ISF, it's very important. Importer security filing. So it has to get that ISF number. So before loading or unloading or shipping a product, or soon after manufacturing of a product, or soon after purchase of the product from the vendor, this ISF number has to be uh, taken. So for better, so next is that after the goods is ISF number is taken. Okay, this arrival, the product has to be shipped. Okay, and the arrival has to be notified. And the proper coordination is more important now. So understanding the operation, the port operation is also very important. Where it is going to be, where is the customer, which port has to be downloaded, and or which port it has to be uploaded. Everything has to be considered very crucially. Okay, the customs entry filing is more important. So for any customs, the proper document has to be filed. So what are the documents that is necessary for filing is more important. So it has to be considered, everything has to be considered naturally, and it has to take into consideration. So the inspection of goods and clearance is more important. So after importing the goods from the port, it has to be inspected whether you have received the goods that you have ordered. That has to be checked before taking to your company. So here in the slide have clearly given the final review and liquidation. So if any after checking the product, sometimes if any pending amount or if any goods defective or has to be returned, everything has to be checked and it has to be reverted to the company. Okay, so the key steps for import that has to be taken into consideration. So these steps will be helpful for any new importer. So yeah, export is what that we'll be sending to our customer. Import is it's nothing but it will be received from the people from the other country. So our supplier will be supplying the goods so to us. So the common documents that is needed for import of goods is being given here. So those all those documents should be verified. So any building document, any clearance document, or any bill of lading document, any supporting document, the document that related to the quality of the product, quantity of the product, everything, the customs check, the employer address, everything has to be checked. For smooth importing of goods, a certain checklist has to be prepared by the importer before ordering the goods itself. So without preparation of proper document, it cannot be possible for any organization to proceed with import formalities. So import document as export documentation, import documentation also very important. So thorough knowledge of everything should be known by the importer before ordering any product in the foreign countries.
So it is a very elaborate PPT. You can just go through one by one, the points one by one. So with this, I conclude my talk on export import documentation.